Mute, frozen switches, track trouble, and that's just the beginning. Hello, I'm Audrey Godfrey on this dangerously cold Tuesday morning.
And I'm Wjla. First things first here at 6:30. We want to start with Julie. The cold we know can cause problems, and that's what it's doing.
Yeah, and we talked about this earlier. You know, you want to check the tire pressure in the car because the cold weather can just zap the tire pressure like that. Yeah. Also, if your battery's over 3 years old, you want to give that, a jump start. Just make sure everything's working before you head out. Yeah. But right now, this is what we have for you. Brunswick line, up to a 40-minute delay because of frozen switches. Blue-yellow line on Metro. Well, due to some track work between National Airport and Pentagon City, you can expect delays there. We had a switch problem on the red line in the direction of Shady Grove. That was causing some problems. The orange line, the better news, if you will, no longer single tracking between Chevrolet and New Carrollton, but you can expect delays now in each direction. So do make note of that. We now have an accident to report if you were traveling up in the village. This is in my hood up in Gaithersburg. Lost Knife Road over at Montgomery Village Avenue for the crash. Watch out for fire and rescue units responding here. And then quickly, we'll move over to our camera so we can show you what's happening. Interloop Capitol Beltway on the brakes in both the local lanes and the through lanes. Heavy volume because of a disabled bus that we had mid-span that was tying up the right lane in those local lanes. Again, delays out of Oxon Hill. And then finally, News Chopper 7, they were above the top stretch of the Capitol Beltway with this delay as you travel west out of College Park headed in towards Silver Spring. That's what we have for your traffic watch. Now we got to say good morning to Johnny G. Johnny G, are your teeth chattering out there this morning?
You know, it's actually kind of hard to talk, to be honest with you. We've been talking to Metro riders all morning long, and it is just brutally cold. And Metro riders here at the Rockville station not only braving the very cold temperatures, but now they might actually face some delays because, as you mentioned, there are some delays because of this cold weather. The red, the yellow, the orange, and blue lines, or the green lines, I should say, they are all now delayed because of those frozen switches. Something that the MARC train system is also experiencing this morning. The Brunswick line running about half an hour late at this point because of the 890 train that came out of Frederick. That train was also experiencing frozen switches, so that train was actually turned around back to the Monocacy station. So as you look at the folks here waiting for their bus, most folks are very bundled up this morning. If you are heading out, you definitely want to grab a hat, scarf, gloves. I've got some hand warmers. You definitely want to layer up. The lowest we've gotten on our thermometer inside of our vehicle, 12 degrees as we drive around the DC area. Our Weather Bug app showing that it feels like 3 degrees right now here in Rockville, Maryland. And of course, not only are us humans feeling the effects, but machinery also feeling the effects as, again, delays on most lines for Metro and the Brunswick line for MARC. Frozen switches, the problem there. Eileen?
Wow, Johnny, I gotta say, thank you. Thanks to all of our reporters and photographers out there in the field, braving the elements to bring us all of the news. And, just good luck to everyone getting out the door this morning because it's really cold. 16, the air temperature right now at Reagan National, but we've still got that breeze. So we've got a wind chill right now of 1 degree. Air temperatures elsewhere, the coldest since last March. Everyone waking up in the teens. 14 at Andrews, 10 degrees now in Hagerstown, and the wind still streaming in out of the north-northwest, but winds will begin to diminish over the next several hours. So it's not going to be as windy as it was yesterday, but equally cold, if not a bit colder. 36 are high with lots of sunshine. Tonight dropping back down into the teens in the suburbs to around 20 degrees in the city. And then tomorrow, a little bit closer to average, 42. But our warming trend continues. We'll take a look at the next several days when I join you coming up in just a little bit. Jumi?
Eileen, thank you. 6:33, and a major move is just now hours away. President Obama sidestepping Congress and announcing a host of executive actions in the fight for gun control in America. Our Jeanette Reyes is live this morning with what we can expect on this. Jeanette?
Yeah, Jimmy, this became quickly controversial the minute President Obama hinted at what he wanted to do. But, he had a long list of things he wanted to do for the new year, New Year's resolution. Take a live look here behind me. In just a matter of hours in the East Room of the White House, he will unveil his plan. Now, here's what you need to know. The measure would expand mandatory background checks for some private gun sales. That's really what's been talked about the most over the past few days. Secondly, it provide more funding for mental health treatment. FBI staff staff and ATF agents. Those agents would help process those background check requests. And lastly, the president will also direct the Pentagon to develop strategies to research smart gun technology that would scan fingerprints before a gun can fire. Now, of course, gun rights activists vehemently oppose the measure and are threatening lawsuits. They're threatening legal action, saying that the president's really overreaching here. And of course, Donald Trump has also weighed in on this as well. He said that the president's just conveniently not going through Congress because it takes too much work, and he'd rather go out golfing. So he's, of course, opposing this measure as well. Meanwhile, the president is saying that this is consistent with the Second Amendment, and he believes that this would hold up in court. We'll, of course, keep you posted. He is set to make this announcement at 11:40 this morning. Reporting live in front of the White House, Jeanette Reyes, ABC 7 News.
And Jeanette, be sure to stay with ABC 7 for complete live coverage of the president's speech. That announcement, as she just said, set for 11:40 this morning, and we will be carrying it for you live right here on ABC 7. But right now at 6:35, the Redskins getting ready to kick their practice into overdrive.
The motivation right here is this guy, Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers, heading into FedEx Field on Sunday.
We are digging into that upcoming game in just a few minutes, but first we want to make sure that you are all decked out in your Redskins swag this weekend.
Kid O'Shea is live in our contest cave with the prize pack you can win. Kid?
That's right. Look at this, guys. A great winter hat that'd be awesome for today. We've got your water bottle and we've got your Redskins t-shirt as well. If you want to win this prize pack right now, the number to call, 703-528-7334. Redskins fans calling right now. We'll take caller number 7. Good luck. If you don't win today, another prize pack tomorrow. And don't forget, Thursday and Friday here on Good Morning Washington, we have your tickets into the game. There is only one station to stay on as we count down to the big game at FedEx Field. It's right here on ABC 7, and we're back in a moment on Good Morning Washington.
ABC 7 News is brought to you in part by Michael & Son.
I'm waking up my day.
It's a new day and a new year.
3, 2, 1. Happy New Year.
And Good Morning Washington can't wait to show you what we have in store for you.
16 is going to be full of surprises.
And better than you expect. We're bringing it. Bigger and better.
And we want you along for the ride.
So wake up, smell the coffee, and start the new year where good mornings start. Good Morning Washington. Weekday mornings beginning at 4:25.
It's a sweet 2016 on Live.
OMG, 2016 is gonna be amazing.
Next live, Ryan Seacrest and Jennifer Jason Lee.
Live with Kelly and Michael. This morning at 9 on ABC 7.
One of the biggest things for me is my family. I joined the 12-week challenge. My whole family motivated me, and I think that's a huge part of my success. In 12 weeks, I lost 47 pounds.
Join Gold's Gym with 0 enrollment, no contract, and a free 12-week plan.
Stay connected on the go with the ABC 7 News mobile app. The news you want from the team you trust. Download at WJLA.com/mobile today.
There was an allegation made against some of our students.
My son was raped.
Police are going to start making arrests.
As bad as it may seem, it can get worse.
Do you know what they are saying about him online?
Did you touch that boy?
Man, I didn't stop it. I just need you to do something.
The Golden Globe nominated series returns.
Boys don't do that to other boys. It happens more than you think.
American Crime premieres tomorrow on ABC. Viewer discretion advised. Start your morning in the key of live. Get it, girl. Wild. Fresh. Fun. Get it, girl. Don't miss a beat.
This is not a rock concert, but we love you too.
Mornings on Kelly and Michael. Perfect harmony.
We should sing a duet. I mean, people are clamoring for it.
Live with Kelly and Michael. Weekdays at 9 on ABC 7.
I always thought that I was in pretty good shape. In 12 weeks, I dropped 18 pounds. I feel really, really good and really, really strong. I was like, oh my God, I'm the weight I was in junior high school.
Join Gold's Gym with 0 enrollment, no contract, and a free 12-week plan.
It's a sweet 2016 on Live.
OMG, 2016 is gonna be amazing.
Next live, Ryan Seacrest and Jennifer Jason Lee.
Live with Kelly and Michael. This morning at 9 on ABC 7.
All right, we are back at 6:39 now, and of course the big story today, or one of them, is the weather.
Yes, it is still cold out there. Temperatures in the teens, and that does not include the wind chills and the feels like forecast. Eileen Whalen is tracking the low temps for you on this Tuesday morning. Eileen?
It's so low. The temperatures have fallen into the teens overnight, but we still have a bit of a breeze, and so that's why our wind chill values are in the single digits. Look at these air temperatures in the teens. We're at 14 degrees at Andrews, 16 degrees downtown and outside the Belfort Furniture Weather Center. And take a look at these winds still streaming in out of the northwest at 15 miles an hour downtown. So you know what that breeze does? It really just bites you. So as we go through the day today, we will have lots of sunshine. Sunrise at 7:27. By 9 o'clock, 21 degrees. We'll stay in the 20s through lunchtime, and then after lunch, climbing into the 30s. 32 degrees by 2 o'clock. We'll top out around 36 today, but by 6 p.m. down to around 30, and then falling back into the teens and 20s overnight tonight. But we won't have the bitter wind chills, so I guess that's some good news. But quickly looking ahead at the days ahead, well, here's another look at your overnight lows, which will be in the teens and 20s, but temperatures moderating as we head into the weekend, back into the 50s. 7-day forecast 10 minutes away. Now for an update on the roads. Hey, Julie.
Hey, Eileen. It looks like we've got some trouble now. News Chopper 7 above an incident southbound Connecticut Avenue out near Randolph. You want to stay single file to the left in order to get by if you were traveling inbound along Connecticut Avenue this morning. Delays are growing quickly now for about a mile headed down towards this accident scene. We'll continue now with our maps and show you what else is happening out here on the roads. Fire department activity in D.C. tying up 14th Street between Emerson Street and Decatur Street there in Southwest. You'll also find that we have accident activity up along Montgomery Village Avenue near Lost Knife Road out near the library. Follow police direction in order to squeeze through there. Southbound 270, your lanes are open. Definitely finding some slow traffic leaving I-70 headed in towards Hyattstown. Delays are backing up again in Germantown. And then finally, due to the frozen switch problem that we had, yeah, that's how cold it is. Brunswick is reporting that due to frozen switches, trains are up to 40 minutes late, but Metro will honor those tickets. Metro's had some problems this morning. Blue yellow line with single tracking between National Airport and Pentagon City. Red line in the direction of Shady Grove, having switch problems outside of Glenmont. Orange line no longer single tracking, but expect delays between Cheverly and New Carrollton. That's our traffic watch. Back within the next 10 minutes. We'll update that ride headed into D.C. Back over to you.
Thanks, Jules. 6:42 now, and coming up, getting paid to stay safe.
How you can soon start getting money back in your pocket by safeguarding your home.
Plus, breaking news right now coming out of Prince George's County. 1,000 people without power. We'll tell you where and how it's affecting your morning commute. Coming up on the other side of the break. You're watching Good Morning Washington. We're back after this.
Not everyone wants to follow the crowd, especially when they have a truck capable of taking them farther. And that's exactly what Ram 1500 can do, with the best fuel economy out there. It's this kind of leadership that has more people driving Ram trucks than ever before. Guts, glory, Ram.
This weather update is brought to you by Owner Appreciation Month at your Ram dealer.
Are you ready to embark on an exciting new career path? If so, join McCarthy Services, one of the fastest growing heating, cooling, and plumbing companies in the area. What are you waiting for? Join our winning team. Visit McCarthyHomeservices.com to schedule an interview.
Now through January 14th, start your new year judgment-free when you join Planet Fitness for just $10 down, $10 a month with no commitment. Seriously, just $10 down, $10 a month gets you free unlimited fitness training and more. Honestly, like a lot more for only $10 down, $10 a month. And with over 1,000 clubs, most of which are open 24 hours, you can work out pretty much whenever you want. All in a judgment-free zone and all for just $10 down, $10 a month with no commitment when you join by Thursday, January 14th in club or online at planetfitness.com.
The results are in. Xfinity from Comcast delivers America's fastest internet, according to 60 million consumer tests run at speedtest.net. Faster than the competition. Fios just can't keep up. You'll enjoy reliably fast speeds on all of your devices, even during peak hours. Start doing more online in less time with Xfinity. Ask how to get the fastest internet today, or get started with the X1 Triple Play for $89.99 a month for a year. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit Xfinity.com today.
There was an allegation made against some of our students.
My son was raped.
Police are going to start making arrests.
As bad as it may seem, it can get worse.
Do you know what they are saying about him online?
Did you touch that boy?
Man, I didn't touch anybody.
I just need you to do something.
The Golden Globe nominated series returns.
Boys don't do that to other boys.
It happens more than you think.